Y'all know the crybaby killer, aka Foolio's killer, aka Sean Gathright. Y'all know that goofy?
Help!
The one that's been crying in court and please don't kill me, please give me another chance. They had his mama get on the stand. Oh, my son ain't do it. My son ain't do it. My son ain't do it. Shut the fuck up.
Call the popo, huh?
This man has officially lost his mind. Now, the first thing I want to talk about is the fact that they started a GoFundMe for Sean Gathright, the convicted killer. They started a GoFundMe and people are actually donating, my guy. So when I first seen this, I'm like, bro, what in the hell is the reason for this GoFundMe? You know what I'm saying? Because why am I supporting a nigga that killed somebody? Bro, we don't feel bad. I don't feel bad for you. Nobody really feels bad for you, bro. You didn't even know Foolio, bro. You didn't have no reason to go do what you did. You wanted to be cool. You wanted to be gangster. You wanted to be slime. You wanted to be tough. You wanted to come back to the hood and tell everybody, look, guys, I'm really like that. Do you guys believe me now? Do you guys think I'm cool? Do you guys think I'm a gangster now? Oh my God, because I'm the one that did it. Look. And now you started a GoFundMe, nigga? Like we supposed to donate? Like you a victim or something? Get your stupid ass the fuck out of here, bro. It say, dear friends and family and supporters, this is a fundraiser on behalf of Sean Gathright's family. Sean is only 20 years old and is currently facing the fight of his life after being convicted in a case that has completely changed the course of his future. Anyone who truly knows Sean knows he is not the person being portrayed in this case. Ma'am, this is his sister writing this, by the way, okay? This is his sister, his family, somebody in his family. Y'all are delusional.
Weirdo.
Y'all are delusional because it's y'all brother. But let somebody have went and killed your brother. Let some random person would have went and killed your brother and did all this. Bro, do you know the shit that we saw? Don't worry, we gonna talk about it. Do you know the shit that we saw in the case, bro? We saw this man stalking his Airbnb. They was talking about this shit for weeks and weeks and weeks before they even killed Foolio. He was bragging about it after he killed the man. I don't give a damn what you try to say. Anybody that knows Sean knows that he's not the person that they're trying to portray. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. He did not show one tiny bit of remorse at all the way up until it was time. He didn't start crying until he knew that he was cooked. He didn't start crying until he finally realized that he was going to prison for the rest of his motherfucking life. We seen him stalk. You know how many times you had to be like, nah, never mind, I don't want to do this. That nigga packed up his mama's car with guns, drove 4 hours to Tampa Bay, spent another 5-6 hours following Foolio and waiting, and then left, drove all the way back, unloaded the guns out the car, and then went to the club and partied with his sister while he was showing the Foolio, the Julio, Don Julio bottle. Trying to, man, this nigga ass is a goofy, man. He was thirsty as hell to fit in. He didn't want to be himself. He wanted to be a gangster. And this is what gangsters do, bro. If you want to be a gangster so bad, go do jail. Congratulations, you made it, nigga. Go do life in jail. We don't feel bad for you. What the hell? Wait, where am I at? Because this is blowing me, gang. Sean is deeply loved by his family, friends, and community. And during this difficult time, we are asking for support to help his loved ones navigate the emotional and financial burdens that come with this situation. This chat GPT asks, paragraph, donations will go towards supporting Sean's family and ensuring they are able to remain present and supportive throughout this process. So y'all just want us to give y'all money. That's what you're saying? You just want us to give you money because it's so emotional and you want to be able to get to and from prison? No. Donations will go to, we already said. We know Sean beyond the media portrayal and continue to believe in his heart, his humanity, and his potential for growth. We believe every young person deserves the opportunity for redemption, healing, and the chance to become better. More than anything, we ask for prayers, compassion, and support for everyone affected. No donation is too small, and even sharing this fundraiser means more than you know. We believe God is still working, even in seasons of pain and uncertainty. As difficult as this road is, Sean still has people who love him deeply and refuse to give up on him. Thank you for taking the time to read our story and for supporting us in any way you can. This fundraiser is being ran by his mother, Mrs. Lyle. With God, all things possible. Listen to me, man. How dare y'all use this God shit, all these Bible verses? It's really crazy how niggas pull out all the Bible verses after they get caught. Motherfucker want to talk about no Bible verses. He wasn't reading his Bible on the 4-hour drive to go kill Foolio. He wasn't talking about nobody. He wasn't listening to church, no church music. I want to be, praise the Lord, and I'm gonna get my heaven right now. You ain't hearing, he wasn't playing that music. That nigga was playing gang, gang, slime, slime, kill, kill, drill, drill. He wasn't playing no God shit. Nothing. Nothing, bro. Now, it would be a completely different story if it was, like I said, if it was just off the whim. If something just happened, he didn't know it was going to happen. He went to the club, he saw Foolio, they start fighting, he pulled his gun out, shot Foolio, ran, didn't know what happened. Then you have a completely different story, bro. We watched this man from start to finish for weeks at a time. We watched him and his goofy ass homies plan out the full murder from start to finish. They bought shit. They planned it. They brung shit. They got in the car. They drove 4 hours. They stalked this man for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours. And then after, you bragged about it because you thought it was the coolest shit since sliced bread. That tells everything we need to know about your character. You, mama, you know Sean Gathright as being this crazy, nice love baby. But obviously, you ain't know him too well. Because your son was out here sliding and gliding. And they said he shot at Foolio before at another time and almost killed him. What the fuck are we talking about? I know you're enjoying the video, but by the time I was 23, I made $1 million off of YouTube. I'm teaching everybody how to do it. I'm teaching you how to develop your own character, how to upload, how to edit, how the YouTube algorithm works. Every secret that you need to actually be successful on YouTube. I'm not talking about no BS. Oh, you better post at 4 o'clock and then 3 o'clock and then clap your hands twice and hit you. No, none of that. If you want a real step-by-step, real guide for a low price ski, for me to actually teach you how to become a YouTuber and create multiple channels and make millions of dollars from it, click the link in the description. It's only $150, but you can get 20% off right now if you use the code MACMULA. So use the code MACMULA when you check out, or you can get it for $120 instead of $150. $150 will change your life. So you need to just click the link in the description and just change your life, bro. It's literally that simple. I'm guiding you through it. Even a toddler can follow them steps and get $1 million off of it. So what the fuck are you waiting for?
What's up, everybody? It's Sean. I'm just reaching out to y'all, just to give y'all a quick update about my situation. Right now, they got me in confinement. It's just a protocol thing after Friday, but I should be out of here soon. And reaching back out to everybody. I've heard that a lot of y'all have been reaching out to my Instagram page at the official Sean G. This is my real page. This is the page that I will be, communicating to the outside world from, through my management team and stuff like that. I really appreciate all the messages and, all the comments and the likes and the shares and the donations. It means more than y'all can understand. Like, it truly means a lot in a difficult time like this. We all know that God has the last word, and I just really appreciate y'all for seeing me in a different light. Y'all will be hearing from me soon. Like I said, I just have to get out of confinement, take a couple days, but I appreciate y'all. I love every single one of y'all, and yeah, that's it. Thank you.
What a fucking goofy, bro.
What?
Talking about God has the last word. And then I'm seeing comments on the Instagram post. I don't wish this on nobody's son. What? Bro, this man stalked and killed another person's son. Somebody else's son. What you mean you don't wish this? What is wrong with y'all? You don't wish this on nobody's son? Yes, you do. Because I guarantee you if somebody killed your son, you gonna wish they go to jail. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Bro, I don't have no sympathy for no killer, gang. I don't. I don't, bro. Especially from somebody like this. This man came from a good household, bro. He was a regular kid. He ain't grow up in the projects. His mama wasn't on crack. He was a regular kid. It's nothing to feel bad about. He knew every step of the way. He knew he was doing something wrong. You feel me? And he went with it. And he had, like I said, he had 1,000,000 chances to change his mind. Be like, hey, y'all, I don't think I want to do this. Don't feel right. I don't want to do this. Hey, y'all good. Y'all go do y'all shit. I won't snitch on y'all, but I'm going home. I'm finna take the Greyhound bus. I'm going back to the house. I get an Uber. I'm going home. I'll walk, take a bike. I'm going home though. I'll take a flight. I can't go kill nobody. But do y'all remember let's watch the footage of Sean Gathright planning out the murder. And then remember, he was the one on the front line. This light-skinned man that's begging y'all to help donate, and he was the one on the front line with an AR-15 loaded up, and the car was this close to him, bro. The car was this close to him, and he dumped that whole clip in the Foolio and tried to kill the dude in the passenger and shot like 3-4 other people. I'm talking about Call of Duty style. He like right here in front of you. I'm talking about like he ain't shoot from down the street. Bro was right here, beaming that bitch. So, but now because, bro, what the hell? Bro, you went to your car and your gun was still smoking. You went all the way home and hid evidence and did all, boy, you won't feel bad, boy. I don't feel bad for you. You ain't feel bad for Foolio. The fuck you want now? You want some sympathy? No.
Tell us what we're looking at.
Yes, so this is actually the very first time that we see that the victim's advertising that he's going to be in Tampa, specifically detailing the date and time and the actual address to the location that he's going to be performing at. It was one post, and you can tell by the dots there were actually multiple flyers for that same event.
Now, if I bring the mouse to the screen, are you able to see the mouse there?
Correct.
On the image on the right of your screen, when you say multiple dots, are you talking about under the image here?
Correct.
Did those images include depictions of someone who identified themselves as Robert Howard?
Correct.
So when you said the address was included, is it in the comment somewhere on the image?
Yes.
On the 14th, was there also a post by Mr. Chance to his account?
Yes.
Can you tell us what we're looking at on 87C10?
So this is a post from Isaiah Chance's Instagram account on June 14th at 7:46 p.m.
What did he articulate there, or what was included in the post?
It's some words here. It says, I don't clear up rumors. Believe what you want to believe. Just know what you're doing and who you fucking with. Do your homework on me before making allegations. I don't forgive and I don't forget.
Were there allegations against Isaiah Chance from the Spaces X conversation?
Specifically, there was allegations that he was a homosexual.
That entourage, he sees how many people are involved. All four of these defendants, they all sit over here at this L-shaped table. They sit over here and they are convicted because last week 12 of you went back there and you came back with a just and a true verdict that fired that Mr. Rashad Murphy utilized. He provided the modification to that weapon and manipulated the weapon so that there wouldn't be shell casings left. Not this time. Because you remember, back in October of 23, in the first attack on Charles Jones, they were able to match shell casings from that scene to the shell casings found when these officers stopped Mr. Gathright. Those shell casings. And of course, Mr. Gathright provided ammunition as well as the rifles. So I want to talk to you about this. I don't have audio on this, but I just want you to watch for a few minutes what is occurring in this screen recorded video on his iCloud. Look at that time, 8:30, 8:40. That's a work day before the murder happens. That's 8 hours before the murder happens. And we know that this defendant, look at the problem solving right there in real time in that evidence, the decision making going on from, as Raul Benasco told us, a very mature defendant who can take care of himself. Look at him going through. And then we're going to see him start using the multiple filters. A property on the water, a property with this many rooms, a property that has a pool, a property with a barbecue, trying to figure this out. This evidence, in and of itself, is overwhelming premeditation. This just drips with premeditation. It's saturated with it. And it goes on. You remember in the trial when we played this for you, this goes on for minutes and minutes and minutes of tenacious, goal-oriented, purpose-driven behavior by this defendant. And what was the whole purpose of this? Was he looking for an Airbnb? Was he looking to rent a property? Was he doing anything of any kind of productivity? No. He's trying to find their prey. He's trying to find Charles Jones, their target. If you go back to Truth 18, which I kind of skipped over, you remember Mr. Chance, the surveillance team. He gets out with Miss Andrews because they're just a young couple, and they can get closer and make closer observation and give that intelligence to the strike team, the hit team, the assault team. Mr. Gathright driving the Impala. He parks across the street, or parks, I'm sorry, right next to the strip mall where Truth 18 is. But as they're getting ready to leave, and they're getting information that he must have been receiving, Mr. Gathright repositions across the street and pulls up to that stop sign. And one thing you may have seen in the evidence, he stops and then he creeps forward so that he can see around that corner and see the entourage and see the victim's car. You heard Detective Ramos, this detective who did this incredible job and sat on the stand as a true encyclopedia of this case, telling you it is his opinion they were getting ready to possibly try an assault or to follow. But he gets there, and he's also now part of the surveillance, and he's staging, waiting. Here in the hotel parking lot, he is taking the precautions. He goes down, and then he turns the car around and comes back without going around that corner or breaking a plane where they could be seen. He goes up around the corner. There he goes past the Tesla. They park. And then you have to think, there's no way they were driving around Tampa in June with hoodies and masks over their face for 4 hours. Because you remember, this starts at around 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning, and this is now 4:30 in the morning, 3.5 hours at least. So they had to kit up, get their hoodies on, pull these masks or gaiters or whatever they're using to cover their faces. Mr. Gathright has to retrieve that AR-15. And now he's handling it, and they're running, and they're acting as a team. These 3 individuals that are the assault team. And as I said, Rashad Murphy, or Davion Murphy, with his ski mask on, with only eye holes showing, with the 300 blackout, crouched down, making himself unobtrusive, trying to make sure that they conceal their presence. Because this was all predicated and designed around an ambush. And you remember the state telling you in opening statements that they brought fire supremacy? That was part of the plan. That was part of this, to bring overwhelming firepower to this situation, because they weren't going to let Charles Jones get away. Not this time. Not this time. They were going to take him. He was not going back to Jacksonville. He was going to stay here in Tampa. So they bring 3 shooters with high-powered rifles and all of this firepower. In a few minutes, I'm going to talk to you about another aggravating factor that deals with that. Look at the purposeful, intentional behavior of Mr. Gathright here before Mr. Murphy appears up here, Davion. This perfect coordinated attack. He gets hit by it, runs into the tree, almost falls down, turns, continues to fire rounds into that car. Now they're both firing into it. Almost perfect timing. And now Mr. Gathright is still firing. And look at where he's firing. He's firing to the northwest towards that Charger. But just look at the tenacity. That is purpose-driven behavior. This was something that had been in their hearts and minds, the point I'm trying to make, for weeks, for days. To murder someone, to take someone's life. And you see this overwhelming firepower. There was no consideration for anyone else in that area. None whatsoever. If they hit some 6 Block members, that's all the better. And anyone who else, and this is another thing. When they're coming out of teasers or Truth 18, Mr. Gathwright's sitting over there at the stop sign. He sees the size of that entourage. He sees how many people are involved. He knows how many people are in those cars.
That DA was...
I just don't understand how you could sit there. I don't give a damn if it's your brother, your son, your uncle, your cousin, your best friend. How can you sit there, know that this man planned out a real murder, know that he was on the front line in the murder? He did all this when he was 18 years old, bro. 18 years old.
Call the popo, ho!
He did all that when he was 18. Y'all seen him plan that murder. Y'all seen him kill that man. But now y'all want everybody to take it easy on him, though. Or why he ain't take it easy on Foolio? We wouldn't be here if he would have just pulled Foolio out the car, beat him up a little bit, and got on by this day. He killed that man, bro. And when he killed him, he knew that murder was illegal. He knew what it was. He wasn't some 5-year-old dumb kid who just didn't understand what he was doing. No, he was a grown-ass man at 18 years old with brain developed enough to know that he was doing something wrong. He just thought it was cool. He didn't care about going to jail. He actually thought going to jail was cool. He said, oh, it's a bunch of niggas in Jacksonville that kill people. I'll get away with it. And when I get away with it, I don't know what he thought. This is my question. I don't know. What the fuck did you think was going to happen? You thought you was going to go back to the hood and get a mansion and 2 Rolls Royces and a Lamborghini? What did you think? What was you really killing him for? Because if the whole story, let the story be, it wasn't no money offered. It wasn't like he was doing a paid hit. It wasn't like it was going to be a mansion and 2 private jets waiting for him after the murder. It was nothing, bro. It was literally nothing. The nigga killed Foolio. Foolio died, and now you pretty much dead too, bro. You in prison for the rest of your life. You're not getting out. I'm sorry to tell you. You're not getting out, bro. In Florida, you're not getting out, bro. They finna use you like a slave. You are finna be a modern slave in the prison system for the remainder of your life. And you got the nerve to be on, thank y'all for the donations. Yeah, this gonna be my management team. Nigga, what management team? This your mama and your sister. Which is probably a large part in why you did this dumbass shit. Because a lot of times these mamas and these sisters, these women and these people lives and these men lives, they don't hold them accountable like a man is supposed to. So I don't know where his dad is at. I ain't heard about his dad the whole time. I don't know if his dad a deadbeat. I don't know if his dad just not fucking with him. I don't know. But a lot of times in these single parent, single mama households, and you got a mama and an auntie and a grandmama and a sister, and it's all these women, they gonna always feel sorry for you. They gonna always coddle you. They're not really gonna hold you accountable because women don't understand accountability like a man does. That's why you still, I done heard you ask for money and try to give excuses more than you said sorry. More than you apologize, more than you felt bad. I don't think in my heart of hearts, I don't think he feels bad. Because I think if he never got sentenced, if he never went to prison, I don't think he felt bad. I don't think he'll still feel bad. If he got let out to be innocent, I think he'll be back in the hood, running around trying to be tough again. If the court said we don't have enough evidence to convict this person, you are free to go. I think he goes right back to the hood, go right back on Instagram. He go right back, pick some more guns up. You know what I'm saying? He might go kill another motherfucker. I think he go right back to the hood and try to flex that he killed the nigga and got off with it. He killed Foolio and got off with it. That's what I think would have happened. I think he only crying because he got caught. And he know that it's over with. And he know he can't break out of this jail. All this concrete and steel, nigga. So, for all you young niggas that's watching this, bro, understand this is what's going to happen to you. It's not some magical potion that you finna put together that's finna make you get away with murder. No, your ass gonna get life in prison just like everybody else. Look at what happened when they killed FBG Duck. Life in prison in the feds. Look what happened when Lil Durk tried to get back for King Von. Life in the feds. See you later, alligator. And how many more people we know? How many more? Look what happened with Pooh Shiesty when he wanted to rob somebody. What he finna get? Life in jail. 25, 30 years. Who wants to fucking do that? This nigga was 18 when he got arrested, when he killed that man. He was like 19 when he got arrested. That means he never had his own apartment. He never got married. He ain't got no kids. Nothing. He ain't got nothing to live for. Because I'm going to tell you something right now. Your mom and your sister going to get tired of you. Because you're going to go to prison. You're going to start getting crazy. You're going to lose your mind in there. They're not going to be able to recognize you no more. They going to get tired of coming to the prison. This happening, that happening. They getting strip searched every time they come in here. They getting violated, butt ass naked. So what usually happens is a lot of times your family will pull back from you a little bit because they can't really take going to prison a lot, going back and forth to prison every weekend, bringing you this, bringing you that, getting strip searched, paying for all this call, paying for commissary, paying for... You feel me? They might do it right now because they feel bad. But most times, bro, people ain't really there. What the fuck can they really do? They can't do nothing for you. And they said the GoFundMe was so that they can raise up money for his appeal. His appeal? The only thing you're going to appeal is you could take that life sentence to about 60 years. You're still going to die in prison, bro. I ain't going to lie. They got you dead to right. From step 1, step 2, step 3, they got you planning out the murder for weeks. They got you investigating where he was going to be at. They got you stalking him. They got you killing him. They got you bragging about it afterwards. Bro, you're toasted, gang. Take it to the chin, take your L, and sit your ass in prison. Don't nobody feel bad. I know for damn sure I don't. And whichever one of you dumb motherfuckers is donating to a killer, God bless you, nigga. God bless you. Spending your hard-earned money trying to help donate to a killer?
Stay away from bad apples. You know, I want to like keep a job, get into programs, try to get into any vocational things I can do, try to, you know, keep my record clean to, you know, go to the best incentivized things and have visits with my family. And, you know, I just want to just stay out the way, you know, I just want to make everything, you know, peaceful as can be.
So even knowing that you're not getting out of prison, you want to make the best of your stay there?
Of course. I mean, who wouldn't? If you're going to be somewhere for the rest of your life, why would you make your life a living hell?
And you're young, right? You're 20?
Yes, ma'am.
Your Honor, may I have a moment?
Yes.
I'll pass the witness.
Okay. State.
You would agree with me that Charles Jones was young too, wasn't he?
Relatively young, yes, sir.
26, right?
Yes, sir.
That's what the evidence showed us, correct? You were sitting here watching that, correct? The evidence that came in over the last several weeks?
I was right there.
Yeah. And you want to take accountability now, correct? You want to take accountability now that this jury has found you guilty, correct?
Yes, sir.
Weeks after we went through a trial. Is that your testimony?
Objection, Your Honor.
I'm going to sustain the objection.
You indicated this was a traumatic experience. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
That's what you just testified to, correct?
That's what I said.
We just have one moment, Your Honor. I'm trying to get the all-know.
Yes.
You remember him? 25C. You remember Gino Norris?
Yes, sir.
You remember him? He was also really young when this happened, wasn't he?
I didn't know how old he was.
Early 20s, 22. Would that surprise you?
No, it wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah. Gino Norris, who's not a gang member, who's Charles Jones' friend from the time they're children.
That's the legal basis.
The facts of the case.
Okay. Come on up, counsel.
Basically, the DA feel the same way I feel. You know what I'm saying? You didn't give a damn about nobody's life to the point where you killed a man, tried to kill a bunch of other people, traumatized a bunch of people, took somebody's son away from them, took somebody's brother, best friend, cousin, uncle, homie, fucking childhood friend. You took something from, and you didn't give a damn about nothing. So it's like, why are we supposed to care about how you feel now? Like, I just don't understand that. I don't get that. I don't get it. I don't get it. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. I'll see y'all in my next videos. Peace out.